weeks ago, and I showed that real desire to become joined up and connected with a stranger. You know, these horses are only their second time of meeting their handlers, and so what we've got here is Guy needs her to yield over.
She didn't want to yield yesterday.
No.
This mare has got an opinion about her. She's a bit like me.
And so it's all down to one little thing. It's that right hind. If you watch, as Guy asks her to move over, she bounces her right hind rather than steps it through.
Okay.
So you'll find this in all young horses. They're always going to have this dexterity issue that one side's going to move a little bit better than the other, and that's normal. That's like asking somebody that's right-handed to suddenly become left-handed. But it's good because, you know, it shows that when the horse challenges what you're asking it to do, it's okay for them to ask and to challenge that. And it's okay for you to say, it's okay that I ask you this question. Now there's this, see there, she's, that leg won't go over, then it gone. So now it's quit.
Interesting. And then Jason.
Just transferred, popped a bridle on, put a bit in, and just spent a little bit of time on the ground just to transfer from what was halter to bridle. And he's just now feeling again, because whenever he opens his hand, the cue is there for her to follow that cue, and he's now transferring that cue from the halter to the bit. And this is one of the key elements of what we showed you earlier, or what I've been showing you for a few weeks now, is now going to transfer into from one piece of equipment to another.
And that's interesting, isn't it? How she's never had a bit in her mouth, and that, but straight away because of the work he's put in, she's pretty accepted.
And so
she's never had a bit in her mouth, and that, but straight away because of the work he's put in, she's pretty accepted.
And so this is where you can take the opportunity to steal from one thing to another, and they'll get it.
I've noticed Jason's had a break. Is there anyone who particularly wanted a question for Jason? I can get him over. No questions for Jason. Is that because he's Australian? But interestingly, Jason's kind of broken his work in two, hasn't he? He was doing the riding work, and then he's done, oh, that was the cameraman, and then he's done a lot of groundwork, and now had another break.
Yeah, you know, and this is where, if you go on at something too much, the horse can desensitize or get bored. So it's re-stimulate the brain, because once the brain gets accustomed to answering the same question, it's like driving a car. When you first start driving cars, you're aware of everything. Then all of a sudden, you can jump in a car, get to your destination, you can't even remember how you got there, because it's become so commonplace. And this is where we don't want that to happen to the horse. We want them to come into training and feel that it's a fresh experience, rather than...
She's sticking her head down around the back. Is that a get off me, or is that...
She needs to do that more.
Well, we love to keep going. Very interesting. The entertainment is still over on this side. Oh, yeah. So
she's just testing and feeling, because you know, this is the first time she's won a saddle, then that activates that instinct to eject whatever's on the back.